It's time to play Word on the Street, the game show where you spell out words and can win a whole lot of money. And now here's the star on Word on the Street, Rodney Flippin.
All right, thank you guys. Welcome to Word on the Street on the Rodney 1279 channel. Glad to have you with us. And we're going to have a great show for you tonight. I can just feel it in my bones. Our returning champion with $750 is Gary Newkirk. How you doing, Gary?
I am doing phenomenal. How are you doing, kind host?
Oh, I'm splendid, very splendid.
That is great to hear.
Yes. And we have his challenger who has beat me on Word on the Street recently, Steve Klebrowski.
That's right.
You think you can do the same thing to Gary that you did to me?
Well, Gary's a good player, but you can't predict what will happen, but I try my best.
Oops, I dropped it.
Somebody's going to play Mr. Rubber Ducky tonight.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to take a brief commercial break, and when we come back, we'll get started with our game right away. Don't go away. All right, guys, we're back for Word on the Street. We're going to get right into this game. As y'all know, the object is for y'all to move 8 letters off the board before your opponent does. Gary, you're going to be playing for $500 a point because this is your second game. And Steve, you're playing for $250, okay? All right, let's get right into this game right away. Gary, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me a kind of tea. Give me a kind of tea in 30 seconds. Go ahead. I screwed that up. Stop that. Uh-oh. Okay, what did I do? Sorry, guys, that was my fault.
It's okay, Rodney.
Yeah, that was my fault. Alright, we'll try that again. My fault and you too. Okay, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me a kind of tea, Gary.
What was that tea I said?
A kind of tea in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Oh, let's start off short and let's go for green tea.
You're going with green tea. Okay, green tea is spelled G-R-E-E and N. Good start. Nothing is off the board yet, but we're on our way. Alright, Steve. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a grain or flour. Give me a type of grain or flour in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Great. Wheat.
Going with wheat. Okay. That will be W-H-E-A and T. Movement, but nothing off the board yet. Okay, we go to Gary. Gary, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me something waxed or made with wax. Give me something that is waxed or made with wax in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
A mannequin.
Okay, I'm gonna need a spelling on that.
Is it okay if I can try? No, I don't know if I should use Google for the correct spelling.
You can use Google. On this one, you can.
Okay.
Don't worry, judges, corrections you can, but other players should not look at Google just to verify.
Right.
That should be up to the judge.
Right.
That'd be you.
You're the judge, though, Corey.
Don't worry, I got the spelling in my head here. If someone finds mine is incorrect, they can call it out.
Okay. Spell mannequin then.
Yeah. M-A-N-N-E-Q-U-I-N.
How
Can you
is
spell it, Gary?
how you spell man?
M-A-N-N-E-Q-U-I-N, right?
Yeah.
So it's M-A-N-N. What else?
E-Q-U-I-N.
E-Q-U-I-N. Okay, nothing else moves. You did get the N, however, Gary. That's 1 point.
I don't find anything wrong with that, but also if the player that's not playing does find something at fault, they can challenge it.
Correct.
At the point if someone misspelled, or at the point they think that the entire word is wrong or something that does not fit the category.
That's correct. And y'all can do that as much as y'all like. All right, Steve, you're up next. 1-0 in favor of Gary. You got the N off the board. Okay. All right, Steve, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me something that's found at the bottom of the ocean. Give me something that's found at the bottom of the ocean in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Can I pass?
Yes, you can. Okay.
Pass.
Okay, an octopus, rocks, sand, gravel. Alright. Okay, that's your only pass. Now here's that. I keep on hitting that. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Did it again. Sorry folks, I keep on hitting the wrong button on here. I'll fix this right now. There we go. I keep on hitting that wrong button. I'm sorry about that. All right, Steve, that's your only pass, so this one you have to take.
Okay.
All right, give me a string instrument in 30 seconds. A string instrument in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright, no, see, I'm not trying to do a good one. Forget it, I'll just go with guitar.
Go with guitar, okay. Come on. And let me get the screen share again. Somebody add Puddle to the call.
Unfortunately, I can't because I'm on a new version of Skype.
Okay.
I mean, on a lower version here until I can trade with Rodney. So no worries.
Okay. Guitar. Nothing off the board. And it goes to Gary. Gary, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me the last name of a foreign leader. Give me the last name of a foreign leader in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Bonaparte.
Okay. For Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah, Napoleon Bonaparte.
Bonaparte. Nothing off the board. Good word. Okay, Steve. 30 seconds. Give me the last name of a famous artist. Give me the last name of a famous artist in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Anything about them.
Thank you.
And the last name of a famous artist, you said?
Yes.
Oh. Artist. Okay. Shoot. Wait a minute. Picasso.
Okay, Picasso. That'll be Picasso. No movement, but no letters off the board, but a lot of movement. Okay, Gary. Gary, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me a type of film genre, okay? Give me a film genre in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Horror.
Okay, we'll stop that. That's a good word, Gary.
Horror.
Right, Horror, and that got you a letter. The R is claimed.
Okay.
So you got 2 points, Gary. It's 2-0. All right, Steve. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me something that crunches. Give me something that crunches in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Potato chips.
Okay. Potato chips. That's POTATOCHIPS. All right, Steve, you got 2 letters off the board, the T and the S, so that gives you 2 points.
Right. I know.
There you go. The T and the S is off the board. And we go on. Gary, in 30 seconds, give me something that comes on a row. Something that comes on a row in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Specifically, what type of roll?
It just says, give me something that comes on a row.
You know what? I'm probably going to be wrong, but I'm going to have to say a hot dog.
A hot dog, okay. That'll be HOTDOG. Okay. Nothing off the board but a little movement.
Now, I didn't see him get 2 letters.
He moved the T and the S off the board in one shot with potato chips.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. All right, Steve. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me something that emits heat. Give me something that emits heat in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
What?
That emits heat. EMITS. Emits heat.
God. I failed this one.
Let's see which one.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll go to Gary now. Gary, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me a type of advertisement. Give me a type of advertisement in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Quit smoking.
Quit smoking. Okay. That's QUITSM.
Are you actually looking for him to say smoking or the word quit smoking altogether?
Well, I just said a type of advertisement. Now, Steve did not challenge, so it's a good word.
Okay.
Yeah, quit smoking. So,
Wait, you're supposed to wait till after the word.
no, Corey. He ain't supposed to wait till after the word. I mean, he said quit smoking. That's his answer, Corey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Steve did not make a challenge. So it's a good word. All right, QUITSMOKING. Nothing comes off the board but a little movement, Gary. All right, Steve. 30 seconds, a predatory animal. Give me a predatory animal in 30 seconds, Steve. Go on the snake. That's a good answer. Okay, that's SNAKE. Only the K moves.
It's not 100% positive abbreviation of predatory.
Well, that's definitely a predatory animal because it can kill you if you're bitten by it. Some snakes are poisonous and some are not, but the some that I know, that's predatory, like a boa constrictor. Yeah. All right, Gary. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me the last name of a famous African American. Give me the last name of a famous African American in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Famous African American?
Yes.
There's so many. Can I say Douglas? For Frederick Douglass?
Yes, you can. Douglas, that's D-O-U. You got the G. L-A-S-S. So you get the G. We're going to give you a point for that. So it's now 3-2.
I don't think there was glasses in his last name. I think it was just D-O-U-G-L-A-S.
Right, there's 2 S's in Douglas for Frederick Douglass.
Okay, my bad.
That's okay. Y'all can Google it up if y'all want to.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah. All right, Steve. In 30 seconds, give me something people blow on, in, or up. Give me something people blow on, in, or up in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a balloon.
Yeah, sure. A balloon. That's B-A-L-L-O-O-N. Little movement, nothing off the board though. And we go to you, Gary. Gary, in 30 seconds, give me a virtue or one of the 7 deadly sins. A virtue or one of the 7 deadly sins in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Adultery.
That's a good one. Adultery.
Or can I go to the... I'll be right back real quick.
Okay. A, D, the D comes off. U, L, T, E, R, Y. So Gary gets a point for that. And with the score being 4-2 at the moment, until Gary comes back, we're going to take a brief break. And when we come back, it will be Steve's turn. Don't go away. We're back, guys, on Word on the Street. The score after the first part, Gary has 4 points and Steve has 2 points. And it takes 8 letters to win the game. And it's your turn, Steve.
All right.
In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a country in Africa. Give me a country in Africa in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Brazil? I don't think so.
You going with Brazil?
Yeah.
No challenge, so it's still... Gary, what you're saying?
Challenge.
You want to challenge it? I know for a fact that Brazil is not a country in Africa. Is that right, Judge?
I'm going to challenge on that one.
Is Corey there?
Step away.
He stepped away, but luckily I know the map, and yeah, Brazil is not a country in Africa, so this challenge is valid because Brazil is in South America. Yeah, so yeah, you got the challenge, Gary. All right, and here's your question, Gary.
Okay.
In 30 seconds, Gary, give me a candle scent.
A candle scent.
Yeah, a candle scent in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Cinnamon.
Ooh, good one. All right, and that is a good one because the C almost came off the board. It's C-I-N-N-A. M comes on your side, O-N. You got 5 points, Gary. You got the M.
Right.
So the score is 5-2 right now. Gary's playing for $500 a point.
Steve.
All right, Steve. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me something distinctively American. Give me something that's distinctively American in 30 seconds. Go ahead. Okay, that's time. All right, it's your turn, Gary.
Okay.
In 30 seconds, give me a perfume or cologne scent. A perfume or cologne scent in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Most names are pretty fancy, so is it okay with your permission if I can use my pass on this one?
Yeah, sure, you can. Okay, no more passes left. So now we're playing the game straight through. This is a good one for you, Gary. In 30 seconds, I want you to simply give me a video game. Give me any video game in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Super Mario Bros.
That's Super Mario Brothers. But,
Super Mario Bros.
okay, here we go. The S is already off the board. U, P, E, the R is already off the board. M is already off the board. A, R, I, O, B, R, O, T, H, E, R, S. Good phrase, nothing off the board though.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, Steve. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a renewable energy source. Give me a renewable energy source in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Damn it. Sorry about that, Ben. We needed me.
Okay, that's okay.
Pass. I can't think of it.
Okay. We'll skip that one, and it goes to you, Gary. Okay, Gary, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me a unit of measurement. Give me a unit of measurement in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Centimeters.
There you go. That's C E N T I M E T E R S. Wow. Only the C moves, Gary. But that was a good one.
Go ahead and reach me by PM. If you need me, I'm going to go ahead and get everything prepared. Okay, guys?
I will. Alright, Steve. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a country that produces oil. Give me a country that produces oil in 30 seconds, Steve. Go ahead. That's time. Okay, Gary, you're up. Okay, in 30 seconds, Gary, give me a hot button issue.
A hot button.
Right, a hot button issue. Give me a hot button issue in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Steve's got to sign off, but
Okay, Steve is signing off, okay.
just so I get my word out for a hot button shirt. That dress-up shirt for tuxedo.
Huh?
You know, for simple, let's just say jacket.
Jacket?
Jacket.
Okay. For the record, Gary, when they say hot button issue, that means something that is really going on in the news that is a hot button issue that is talked about in the news. But we'll go along with jacket because nobody challenged. Yeah, so it's Jacket. You didn't get any letters off the board anyway, so Steve had to go, and we're gonna end the game right here because by the look of the score, Gary, you won the game by a score of 5-2, so you're the champion still.
I was thinking maybe play hot until at least get to the fair amount. Give Steve a chance.
Yeah, but I know Steve had to go.
Yeah.
So, and because it's not a full game, it's an interrupted game, we'll have Steve rematch you. How about that?
Well, I was thinking continue where we left off, but
You want to continue? You want me to leave the board as it is?
might as well so Steve can try and catch up.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to take a break, but it won't be a long break. It will be a long break for us. But when we come back on the next program, we're going to, or back from the break, we'll finish the game where we left off. It will be another day that we're doing this game, okay? All right, guys. We will be right back, and I'm going to sign off briefly. All right, guys, we're back after that long 24-hour commercial break of Word on the Street, although it's not going to be that way when it gets on YouTube. Now, the board is set up the way it was yesterday, with Gary having 5 letters, the N, R, G, D, and the M. And Steve has the T and the S. And we're going to pick up right here. And it's your turn, Steve. Okay, in 30 seconds, Steve, I want you to name something that is used by golfers. Something that is used by golfers in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay, there's a bunch that's used by them. I'm just gonna go with a golf cart.
Golf cart, okay. Decent, very decent. Let's see. The G is already off the board. The O, the L, F, C, A, R, T. Nothing off the board but good movement. And it goes back to Gary. Gary, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me a cooking method. Give me a cooking method in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
How about broiling?
Broiling, okay.
Really?
Broiling is B-R-O-I-L-I-N-G. So the B and the L only moves a little bit, but nothing off the board. Here you go, Steve.
All right.
In 30 seconds, I want you to give me an airline. Give me a type of airline in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Southwest Airlines.
There you go. Southwest Airlines. That's S-O-U-T-H-W-E-S-T. Nothing off the board, but good movement there. And Garrison, you're up.
Okay, what do we got?
In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a country that has hosted the Olympics. Give me a country that has hosted the Olympics in 30 seconds. And Judge, be ready.
How about England?
England, okay, we'll take that. That's ENGLAND. Good one, but only the L moves.
Okay.
Still 5-2. Alright, Steve. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a computer program. Give me a computer program in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, I know one. It'll help you out tremendously.
And remember, the players do not have any passes left.
Windows?
Oh, you just got it under the wire. Windows, that's pretty good. W, you get the W. INDOWS. So the W comes on your side, so it's 5-3.
It's not what I would have chosen, but that's a good choice either way.
What would you have said, Putnam?
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint is good. Actually, PowerPoint would have been good because it would have gotten the P off the board. He would have had 2 letters if he had said that.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, but you got 5-3 anyway. Gary, you're up. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a political office. Give me a political office in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Congress.
Congress, okay. That will be CONGRESS. Only the C moves. Getting harder because we don't have that many letters on the board. Scores 5-3. All right, Steve, you getting another computer question. Give me a key on a computer keyboard. Give me a key on the computer keyboard. Go ahead.
Backspace.
Backspace. That's good. BACKSPACE. That's actually good, Steve, because you moved a lot of letters. Although no letters was off the board, there was a lot of movement. Good job.
Alright.
Okay.
I didn't even look at the keyboard, I'm serious.
Good job. Garrison, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me a college or university. Give me a college or a university in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Buff State.
What?
Buff State.
Buff State for Buffalo State?
Yeah, Buffalo State, but we call it Buff State.
I got you. BUFFULOSTATE.
Spell BUFFAL.
Right, I moved the F twice. But no, there's nothing off the board but a little bit of movement. Okay, Steve, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me something that is sold on the street. Give me something that is sold on the street in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Let me try jewelry.
Jewelry? Okay, that's a possibility.
Fake Rolexes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
New York, yeah.
They're in New York, yeah.
Fake
That,
Rolexes. Hey, get a fake Rolex. $15.
yeah, and look at the board, we're going to move 2 letters. It's JEWELRY. A little bit of movement, nothing off the board, still 5-3. Okay, Garrison, you're up.
Okay.
In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a health food. Give me a health food in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Apple.
Oh, that is healthy. That's good for you, too. PPLE. Because the P was just about to go on Steve's side, but you moved it away 2 spaces. That's good, Gary. But nothing off the board. All right, Steve, you're up. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a herd animal. Give me a herd animal in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
What animal?
A herd animal. HERD.
Oh, God.
That'll be time. You could have used buffalo, a cow, a sheep. Those are herd animals.
Okay.
Yeah. Still 5-3. You're up, Gary. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a type of metal. Give me a type of metal in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
But I would be okay to say heavy, well, musically or no?
You can say that. You want to say that?
Can I challenge that? Or?
Yeah, you can if you want to. He said heavy. Putnam, is that acceptable?
Heavy?
Yeah.
A type of metal?
Yes.
You mean like a specific metal?
It says a type of metal. That's what it says on here.
Heavy.
And he said heavy.
Okay, I'll accept it.
So that means, Steve, that's the incorrect challenge. H-E-A-V-Y. A lot of movement, but nothing off the board. But Gary, you get a bonus turn. Hey, Gary, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me an internal organ. Give me an internal organ in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
But so that lasts forever?
No, an internal organ.
Heart.
Huh?
Heart.
You going with heart?
H-E-A-R-T. Heart.
Oh, heart. Sorry about that. I misheard you. Yeah. H-E-A-R-T. The H only moves. Nothing off the board, so it's still 5-3. Okay, Steve. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me something the ancient Egyptians made or used. Give me something that the ancient Egyptians made or used in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Use camels.
They use camels, okay. That's C-A-M-E-L-S. Nothing off the board, a little movement. This is game tight.
Really, Gary?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, that's why he said camels, like big.
Yeah.
Something they made.
Yep. All right, Gary. 30 seconds. Give me a type of tower. A type of tower in 30 seconds, Gary.
A leaning tower of Pisa?
He went all the way there. All right, let's spell it out. Leanintowerofpisa. Good answer, but believe it or not, Gary, nothing off the board. This is really a tug of war for real. Okay, Steve, in 30 seconds, give me a brass instrument. A brass instrument in 30 seconds. Go ahead. Guitar. He's going to challenge it. Is that acceptable, Judge?
No.
No, because that's a string instrument.
Right.
Yeah. A brass instrument is like a tuba, trumpet, trombone.
Saxophone.
Yeah.
French horn.
Yep. Okay, Garrison, you're up. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a type of milk. Give me a type of milk in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Chocolate.
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 Okay, that's C. You got the H, Gary. O, C, O. You got the L, A, T, E. So you got 2 letters in one shot. Good job. So you got the H and the L, somebody. So the score is now 7-3. Gary, if you get one more letter, you'll win the game. Okay, Steve, you're up. Steve, in 30 seconds, I want you to give me something a pregnant woman should not do. Give me something a pregnant woman should not do in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Drink alcohol.
Drink alcohol. That's DRINKALCHOL. Nothing off the board but movement. And Putnam is saying anything. Gary, did you say it? Putnam, did you say anything?
No.
Oh.
I said anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Alright, Gary, you're up. For 30 seconds, I want you to give me something that is often framed. Give me something that is often framed in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Picture.
Picture, okay. That's PICTURE. You're getting close, Gary. You're getting very close. Okay, Steve. In 30 seconds, I want you to give me a type of salad. Give me a type of salad as the salad dressing in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
There's a bunch of them. I'm trying to think of a good one. Shoot. What's that? I forget it. I'm just gonna go with Caesar.
Going with Caesar. Okay, we can take that. That's CAESAR. The C only moves. And we go to you, Garrison. Gary, in 30 seconds, give me a place to invest money. Give me a place to invest money in 30 seconds. Go ahead. And I had a feeling you would say that, but that will do it. It's BANK. Gary, that is your 8th letter, and you win the game.
What was the letter? What's the next letter?
Congratulations, Gary. The last letter was the B. You got the B.
Okay.
And you won by a score of 8-3. And when we come back, we'll figure out what Gary's winnings is right after this. Don't go away. Alright guys, we're back with our champion, Gary. He has won 2 games in a row. Gary, this game was worth $500 a point to you. You beat Steve by a score of 8-3. So at $500 a point, that's $2,500. We add that to your previous winnings for a grand total of $3,250 you got.
Okay.
And Steve, you're not going home empty-handed. We're going to give you $100 in cash and our congratulations, okay?
Thanks.
And Gary, your next game, the next time you play, you're going to be playing for $1,000 a point, okay?
Can we do it right now if it's alright? Because I feel like playing again.
Oh, you do?
Yes, sir, I do.
Who you want to face?
I want to face Mr. Nick. Give him a chance.
Nick, are you up for it?
Right.
Give him a Nick.
Nick, are you up to it?
This ammo is pretty excited to play.
Alright guys, well we're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we'll do episode number 4 of Word on the Street. But for right now, this is Rodney1279 signing off, saying be safe, be careful, and take care of everybody. And let me get the music, let me cue the theme song. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm going to face Mr. Nick.
Wait a minute, let me get it.
Mr. NWB.
I'm going to face that guy.
God bless America.
And government cheese.
Yes, here we go.
Government cheese.
Word on the street! Word on the Street has been an RCD Productions.